Hello and welcome you all. Students, in this video, we will continue our topic, which is questions based on continuity. So student, our first question for today is find the value of P and Q for which fx is equals to 1 minus sine cube x upon 3 cos square x if x is less than pi by 2, P if x is equals to pi by 2, Q and in bracket 1 minus sine x upon pi minus 2x whole square if x is greater than pi by 2 is continuous at x is equals to pi by 2. Students, this is a very important question which comes in CBSE 2017 examination. So, according to our question, since fx is continuous at x is equals to pi by 2, so from here, left hand limit is equals to right hand limit is equals to the value of our function x at pi by 2. So from here, we can write this as limit x tends to pi by 2 minus fx is equals to limit x tends to pi by 2 fx, and this is equals to f of pi by 2. So now, first, we will take left hand limit at x is equals to pi by 2. So student, we can write this as limit x tends to pi by 2 minus fx, and this is equals to limit x tends to pi by 2 minus, and in place of fx, as we know that our function at x is less than pi by 2 will gives us 1 minus sine cube x upon 3 cos square x. So from here we can write it as limit x tends to pi by 2 minus 1 minus sine cube x upon 3 cos square x. And now student, in numerator, I can write 1 as 1 cube minus sine cube x upon 3, and in place of cos square x, I can write 1 minus sine square x. So in numerator, we can apply the identity a cube minus b cube, which is equals to a minus b, and in bracket a square plus b square plus ab. So from here student, on applying the algebraic identity, we get limit x tends to pi by 2 minus, and in numerator, we can write 1 cube minus sine cube x as 1 minus sine x into 1 plus sine x plus sine square x. And again, in denominator, we have 1 minus sine square x. So I can write 1 as 1 square. So from here, a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. Therefore, in denominator, I can write 1 minus sine square x as 1 minus sine x into 1 plus sine x. So from here, 1 minus sine x will get cancelled out, and we get limit x tends to pi by 2 minus 1 plus sine x plus sine square x upon 3, and in bracket 1 plus sine x. So from here, we will put x is equals to pi by 2 minus h. So from here student, as x tends to pi by 2, h tends to 0. Therefore student, we can write limit h tends to 0, 1 plus sine, and in place of x, we can write pi by 2 minus h plus sine square, and again in place of x, we will write pi by 2 minus h upon 3 into 1 plus sine, in place of x, we will write pi by 2 minus h. So from here, we know that sine 90 minus theta is equals to cos theta. Therefore student, we get limit h tends to 0, 1 plus sine pi by 2 minus h, which is equals to cos h, and then plus sine square pi by 2 minus h, which is equals to cos square h upon 3, and in bracket 1 plus sine 90 minus h, which is cos h. So from here, when we substitute our limit h tends to 0, we get 1 plus cos 0, which is equals to 1. Therefore student, from here we get 3 upon 6, which is equals to 1 upon 2. And now we will take right hand limit at x is equals to pi by 2. So we can write this as limit x tends to pi by 2 plus fx. According to our question, if x is greater than pi by 2, our function fx will be equals to q into 1 minus sine x upon pi minus 2x whole square. And now student, in place of x, we will put pi by 2 plus h. So as x tends to pi by 2, h is again approaches to 0. Therefore student, from here, I can take q before the limit. So we can write this as q into limit h tends to 0, 1 minus sine, and in place of x, we will write pi by 2 plus h upon pi minus 2, and again in place of x, we will write pi by 2 plus h whole square. So from here student, we get q limit h tends to 0, and we know that sine pi by 2 plus h is cos h. So we get 1 minus cos h upon, and on solving the denominator, we get pi minus 2h whole square. So from here student, we get q into limit h tends to 0, 1 minus cos h upon 4h square. And now, as I have already told you that whenever we have a function cos with 1, we have to eliminate 1 by applying the identity. So from here, we can write this as q into limit h tends to 0, 1 minus, and we know that cos 2x is equals to 1 minus 2 sine square x. So from here, cos x is equals to 1 minus 2 sine square x upon 2. Therefore student, I can write cos h as 1 minus 2 sine square h by 2. We will divide it by 2 because we have cos h, and in denominator we have 4h square. So from here, on solving it, we get q upon 2 limit h tends to 0, sine square h upon 2 upon h square. So from here, we will apply the property of limits. We know that limit x tends to 0, sine x upon x is equals to 1. So using this limit, I can write sine square h upon 2 upon h square as sine h upon 2 and upon h upon 2 whole square. So when we solve in denominator, we get h square upon 4. So to compensate this, we will multiply by 1 by 4. Therefore, student, from here we get q upon 2 into 1 upon 4, which is equals to q upon 8. And now we know that f of pi by 2 is equals to p. So from here, since left hand limit is equals to right hand limit and is equals to f of pi by 2. Therefore, student, while solving it, in left hand limit, we get 1 upon 2, which is equals to right hand limit, which is q upon 8. And this is equals to value of x at pi by 2, which is p. So from here, student, on comparing it, we get p is equals to 1 upon 2 and q upon 8 is equals to p, which is 1 upon 2. So from here, we get q is equals to 4. Therefore, student, p is equals to 1 by 2 and q is equals to 4. And now practice these two below questions in which you have to find the value of k if function is continuous at x is equals to 0 for both the cases, and share me the solution. So this is the end of this video. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.